It has been a long time, but we are finally back for the first Marble Race of 2023 as we have a 13 Marble Elimination Tournament, as we have 13 Classic Veteran Marbles competing in this tournament. Hey everyone, I'm Eliezer. These marbles are going to attempt to avoid last place. There you see the marbles that are competing in this tournament. Let's see how all the marbles will do in this tournament. There they are all lined up in the gates for the first of 12 races in this tournament. The countdown is on and we begin this tournament. Sky Blue taking the early lead into that yellow funnel, the first of 2 funnels in this course. We actually see 5 marbles stuck in that green catcher, but they're all released anyway. Black Hole is actually going to come out as the leader when they exit the first funnel, and now they're into this slalom section, and in the middle of it we actually have a maze, and we see here Black Hole are actually going to try to hang on to that leading spot. Deep Blue up into second place, Golden Viper and Cold Crusher, a lot of marbles racing, but obviously as long as you are not the last marble to finish, then you are safe and you will continue on. You see here a lot of marbles are all battling, and there you see Rocky Mountain, Snowball, all are going to advance, and now we are going to see a battle between Blood Red and Tarantula. They are going to be the first marble eliminated from this tournament. So now we are down to 12 marbles in the second of 12 races, and there they all go out of the starting blocks, and people off to a slow start there. But in this second race, we see everyone getting through the green catcher, no problem, and there we see Black Hole. They are going to come out of the first one with the lead again in the second race in a row. And we see Circus there into the second place spots. We're seeing some really great battles so far in the maze area especially. And now we see everyone just battling in that ring funnel. We see a little tape area there that's to prevent marbles from flying out, because obviously testament that whenever recorded, marbles actually would fly off the course actually. We see Cold Crusher and Black Hole in the meantime. They are in these top 2 positions. We see a collision right there in that last funnel. Blood Red and Sea Striker are able to get 3rd and 4th. Sky Blue, Rocky Mountain. Oh god, we have really close finishes in these first 2 races. Rainforest, and now it's going to come down to Golden Viper and Snowball. And Golden Viper, they are going to advance, and Snowball, they are the second marble eliminated in this tournament. They're going to come across. Now, as we see that starting grid that's going to get smaller every time we do this, we now have the third race of 12. We actually see a lot of marbles stuck immediately after that starting gate, but they're all freed by hand anyway. And Black Hole, just the third race in a row that they're going to exit that first funnel with the lead. Deep Blue is right behind them in the second place as they now enter these dual slaloms. And Black Hole, they are once again not going to come out of that slalom with the lead. When they come out of it, we see Sea Striker now leading Deep Blue, Rocky Mountain, and Black Hole is actually stuck in that maze area. We actually see a few marbles back behind that might be able to get them going again. Rocky Mountain in the meantime is going to win the third race. Black Hole was a major disaster for them. They were in the lead, and they are going to finish around the middle of the pack in the third of 12 races there. Alright, Black Hole, they're going to come across in 7th place right behind Golden Viper. Cold Crusher is going to come across in 8th. Sky Blue is going to come across in 9th. And Circus, they are going to be the last one advancing out of the third race of 12. And so that's going to eliminate. Rainforest is now the third marble eliminated. They are finally going to come across. They come across well behind Circus, who came across second to last in that third race. Now we're in the 4th race. 10 marbles are remaining, and they are going to go through that yellow pathway and into the first funnel after the jump and the catcher. And we're seeing, for the first time in this tournament, Black Hole is not going to exit that first funnel with the lead, and actually Deep Blue was passed. They were passed by 1 marble. I believe that was Blood Red, as we see the rest of these marbles. Right, Circus are already going through the dual S turns, and they're already in the last funnel. And we see here Serpent, they are going to try to make a move, and Sky Blue is actually going to sneak right through to get the win here. Circus, Serpent, and Black Hole are going to round out the top 4 in the 4th of 12 races. We see Cold Crusher, and alright, that's going to eliminate Golden Viper. Alright, Golden Viper is going to finish 10th in this tournament. We are now in the 5th race. 9 marbles are remaining, and you are not wanting to be the last marble to finish. And Rocky Mountain really stumbling in that green catcher. They are able to get through. And we are seeing Black Hole leading Deep Blue, Sea Striker, several racers all up there. So they can continuing into these dual slaloms and in the maze in the middle of it. And there we see, alright, Sea Striker up there. We see a few stuck in that maze section. Sky Blue, I believe that they're actually stuck at the top of that last funnel. A lot of marbles are really having issues with this race. Black Hole, Cold Crusher, they are going to advance Sky Blue. They are going to try to hold off any other racers, and they are going to get 4th place just barely over Circus and Blood Red, rounding out the top 6. And there we see, alright, Rocky Mountain, they are going to be eliminated, 9th place in this tournament. Alright, now we're into race 6 of 12. We have 8 marbles remaining, and they are all hoping to avoid elimination. And obviously, only 1 marble in every race will be eliminated, as we see here. And we are actually seeing Blood Red now leading. And there you see Black Hole a little bit farther back behind. The 3rd place spot, Cold Crusher up into 4th place. And Blood Red is going to come out of the Hoobalino section with the lead. And now, alright, Black Hole, they're actually going to take the lead into the last funnel. They're going to stumble briefly. Blood Red and Cold Crusher are right on their tail. And we are seeing Black Hole. They are likely to come across for the win. But no, Blood Red, they're at. Alright, Blood Red, they're going to come across for the win in this race. And we see how close the top 4 really are. Sea Striker and Cold Crusher having a close finish. And there we see Sky Blue, they are the last marble in the frame. And I do not see Deep Blue anywhere. I actually wonder what happened to them. And Sky Blue, they are going to come across in 7th. And yeah, Deep Blue, they actually DNF'd. They were stuck on that green snake, and they are going to be eliminated automatically. And so Sky Blue, they are still alive in this tournament. And now we are at the halfway point of this tournament. We are now in the 7th of 12 races. And there we see marbles now going into that first funnel, and Black Hole is going to enter that first funnel last, but a lot is sure to change. We see Blood Red and Serpent once again in the top 2 positions, as they are really close going down into the slalom section. And look at how close the top 4 really are. Black Hole, they are going to come out as the leader. We see a lot of marbles really struggling back behind, and we actually see a little tape area on that S-slalom, because much like that ring funnel, marbles actually would crash or actually skip part of the track. And so yeah, that's kind of to avoid any cheating. And we see here Blood Red, they're going to come across in 4th place, Circus and Sea Striker, and much. Race 6, we have a marble that DNF'd, and that's going to be an automatic elimination for Sky Blue. They were really not even going to contend with any of the front runners, so yeah, I guess that they just decided to watch from right on top of the splitter. And now we're into race 8. We have only 6 marbles remaining. Black Hole, and they're going to once again exit the first funnel with the lead, much like they have done in much of this tournament so far. And they're going to take the left side of the slaloms and into the maze section in the middle. And there we see Blood Red and Sea Striker. They are getting into a little bit of a battle for the lead. We see Blood Red and Serpent up there, and Blood Red, they're going to come out with the win just barely. In fact, look at how close the top 5 marbles really are. Sea Striker, they're going to come across in 5th, and Black Hole, they are going to come up just short. They were not able to hang on to that lead, and they are now we're in race 9, and we have the top 5 marbles remaining. And there they are going, and these are all Marble Genius Racing set marbles that are remaining. And we see here, obviously, we might expect the races to go quick. And Blood Red is going to come out with the lead as they enter the dual slaloms and into the maze area in the middle. And Blood Red is going to come out with the lead. And so far, Blood Red is already into the last funnel, but it's actually Serpent Rapper leading the pack in that last funnel. Blood Red is right behind them. And Sea Striker and Cold Crusher also battling up there. Serpent is going to come out with the win, and it's going to be really close right here. Blood Red and Cold Crusher and Sea Striker, and alright, Circus, they are going to come across in 5th place. They are just short of the top 4. They will now be eliminated, as we are now into race 10. 12, they are Cold Crusher, Deep Blue, Blood Red, and Sea Striker that are still in. There they go through that yellow snake, and they're already into that yellow funnel. And there we see Serpent, they are going to come out through that Plinko maze. They're already into the green snake, and Serpent is leading into the Hoobalino slalom on the left side, and we see how close this field really is. Serpent, they are going to enter the last funnel with the lead, but not by much. Cold Crusher is right behind them, and it's going to be a battle between Sea Striker and Blood Red for last place. And as we see here, Serpent, they are going to advance Cold Crusher. They are also advancing, and it's going to come down to Blood Red and Sea Striker. And Sea Striker, they are going to get eliminated. They're going to come just short of the top 3. They're still going to get a well-respectable 4th. And now we are into the second to last race. These are the podium finishers, and we know that for sure. Serpent, Cold Crusher, and Blood Red are going to be rounding out the first podium of 2023. But which order will they finish? Oh, and Serpent barely hangs on to the course. I believe that they were almost shoved out by Coal Crusher, and it's really close right there between Coal Crusher and Serpent, and Serpent is behind in third place. They are hoping to at least get a medal, which they will. Blood Red is going to get the win here. They are now into the final race, and it's going to be between Coal Crusher and Serpent, and Coal Crusher we're going to take the second spot in the finals, and so it will be a battle between Blood Red and Coal Crusher. Now we're going to see the battle for the gold medal in this tournament. Blood Red and Coal Crusher, congratulations to these two. They've survived every race so far, and now they will battle for the champion of this tournament. And we see Blood Red, they're going to come out with the lead going down the Plinko Maze. Coal Crusher, they're actually struggling. In fact, they stumbled on the first set of pegs in that Plinko Maze, and they are pretty far behind. Blood Red is already into the maze area, and they are already into that ring funnel, and Coal Crusher, they're going to join Blood Red. Blood Red is going to come out with the lead, and they're already into the last funnel. Coal Crusher, they stumbled just briefly, and they are still rolling, but it's not going to be enough. Blood Red is going to hang on to win the first tournament of 2023. And so congratulations to Blood Red for winning this tournament over Coal Crusher in second and Serpent in third. If you've not already, make sure to check out our previous elimination tournaments, and if you've not already, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and have your host Eliezer Hunger, signing off.